Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in week 11 for our Madden NFL 22 Creative Player franchise for the Cameron Bryant series. And we are at home in Soldier Field facing off against the 7-2 Baltimore Ravens at home. So we had a bye week last week, and then last episode we were facing off against the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 4-1-2 at Heinz Field, and we won 64-7, big time. So there was the Roquan Smith fumble recovery for a touchdown to end the first quarter in Pittsburgh, and evidently Cameron Bryant had over 1,250 rushing yards in the season. He accomplished that accomplishment in that episode. So without a further ado, we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you at kickoff. Alright, so the Baltimore Ravens are going to be wearing their white away jerseys with their black away pants, purple color rush socks, and their white with purple shoes. Meanwhile, for the Chicago Bears, they're going to be wearing their all navy blue home alternate uniforms with the away socks and white with orange shoes. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Alright, so it is kickoff time here at Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. We are ready to kick this one off as the Chicago Bears kick it off and the Baltimore Ravens return this kickoff. So they are going to get stopped down at the 33-yard line. So this is now going to be a 1st and 10. We see Lamar Jackson, the Louisville product, stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. And we are playing some defense here. So 1st and 10, they're going to throw this one out to J.K. Dobbins. And the ball was out. So now Jalen Johnson makes that fumble recovery. And this is now going to be a 1st down and 10. So we're going to use the I formation. So we're going to use the halfback stretch run play on 1st down and 10. So we're going to hand this one off to Cameron Bryant. And he is going to break a couple tackles there. Only gets about 3 on that play. So 2nd down and 6 now here for Chicago. So now Justin Fields, he is going to step back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown gets the touchdown for the Chicago Bears. So it's now going to be 7-0 Chicago. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 34-yard line as the Baltimore Ravens step back to pass. They're actually going to throw this one out to the fullback. So Lamar Jackson, he's 2 for 2, 20 yards on that play. 2nd down and 5 now here for the Ravens. They're down at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 5. I thought I went off sides for a little bit, so now Lamar Jackson runs the ball, and he does not lose nor gain any yards on that play as it stands as a 3rd down and 5. We're ready to blitz on the defense here. 3rd and 5. Hopefully we can get a quarterback sack on this play or another 1st down for the Ravens. So now 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson, he is starting off the game pretty good here. So they're using the pistol formation on 1st down and 10. So it looks like they're just going to run it with J.K. Dobbins. And he only gains about 1 yard on that play. So evidently this becomes a 2nd down and 9 for the Ravens. So now Lamar Jackson, he is going to step back to pass. He actually gets sacked on this play, but they're going to lose yardage. And Bilal Nichols made the nice sack, but it was a loss of 4 yards on that play. And it's a 3rd down and 14 for Baltimore. So they lost 4 yards offensively. And Jackson, he gets sacked by Eddie Jackson. So now 4th down and 22. The Chicago Bears are ready to return a punt. We got Antonio Brown, who scored Chicago's first touchdown of the game. So 4th and 22. We are ready to run it. And we don't return it for very much yards since we get stopped down at the 14. That is going to be a 1st down and 10. So we're going to use a zone weak formation on 1st and 10. And we hand this one off to Cameron Bryant. So now Cameron Bryant using that truck move, using another truck move, but he gets stopped down at the 39. So that is a 1st down and 10. So there's only 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the 1st quarter. So we're moving the chains here, hoping to get our 2nd touchdown of the game just before the end of the 1st quarter, rather. Gonna break tackles, get stopped down at the 30. So 1st and 10. So we have 59 rushing yards so far in this game. So that's somewhat good to see along the lines. But we're going to step back to pass with Justin Fields. So now Antonio Brown, he gets stopped down at the 2. But it's 7-0 Chicago, and we're just going to run it with Bryant using the zone weak formation. So he now has 1,400 rushing yards this season, and Cam Bryant gets the touchdown, his first one of the game, and it's going to be 14-0 Bears. All right, 1st down and 10. Lamar Jackson, he is going to hand it off to J.K. Dobbins, the Ohio State product. Only gets about 3 on that rushing play, so 2nd down and 7 from the 49. So the Ravens are at the middle of the field, or pretty close to the middle of the field, actually. But they're going to run it with J.K. Dobbins, and he will get stopped down at the 47. 3rd down and 3, so we're ready to blitz here on the defense at the 47. So they're just going to run it with J.K. Dobbins. Does he actually get that 1st down? No, he does not. But we are going to blitz here on the defense, and I'm thinking that they will probably just fake the field goal. But they're going to attempt it. I honestly thought because we played that blitz defense that they were going to actually fake it, but they attempt it from long range. It does not go in successfully. So 1st down and 10 from the 48-yard line. We're going to hand this one off to Cameron Bryant, and he gets stopped down at the 44. 2nd down and 6 now for the Chicago Bears. So now Cameron Bryant, using that truck move, he is going to break tackles along the lines, and he is going to get another touchdown for the Chicago Bears offense. So he has 1,489 rushing yards, so he's only 511 away from getting at least 2,000 rushing yards. All right, 1st down and 10. J.K. Dobbins runs the ball. He doesn't necessarily gain a yard, but he does lose a yard. At first, I thought that he did not lose nor gain any yards on that play, so that means it's neutral. So they're going to step back to pass with Lamar Jackson, passing it to Mark Andrews. That is going to be a 3rd and 1, actually. I almost said it was a 1st down. It was not, as in a matter of fact, so they're just going to run it with J.K. Dobbins. He does get a 1st down. We're going to take a break. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, 1st down and 10. Justin Fields going to hand this one off to Cameron Bryant. So Cameron Bryant actually gets a first down on that play. So 7 carries. He is at 1,500 rushing yards this season. Congrats to Cameron Bryant. So first down and 10. So we only need 500 to get 2,000 passing yards, rushing yards on the season for Cameron Bryant. So he has 7 for 15 carries. So Bilal Nichols, he does have bruised ribs. He is going to return in this game, but second down and 10, we're going to hand this one off to Cameron Bryant, and he is running the field, and he is going to roll it into the end zone, and that is going to be a Chicago Bears touchdown. All right, first down and 10. Lamar Jackson going to throw this pass. It is going to be an interception, but it is Desmond Trufant that claims that INT, but this is now going to be a first down and 10 for the Chicago Bears. So Ravens claim their second turnover of the game, so now he's going to run it with Cameron Bryant. So now this is going to be a first down and 10. So Cameron Bryant, we're going to run it with him, use that juke move, and he gets stopped down at the 4. So we're almost at 15 carries. So 1,574 rushing yards this year for Cameron Bryant. He gets it into the end zone. That is going to be a Chicago Bears touchdown, his 4th rushing TD of the game, and we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, so it is kickoff time here at Soldier Field to begin the second half here in Chicago. So now we got Tariq Cohen ready to return the kickoff for the Chicago Bears. So we get stopped down at the 27. So 32-yard return, first and 10. We're going to use a curls pass play, and we're going to step back to pass. Going to throw this one out to Allen Robinson. That's going to be a first and 10 for the Chicago Bears. He claims his first reception of the game. And we are going to use another quick slants route, still using the I formation. But when we get another first down, I'm going to change it up quite a bit and not using as much I forms, but I would like to do a little bit more of the typical standard weak and shotgun formation here. We're going to use the mesh spot pass play on first down and 10 from the 39. So we're going to step back to pass, and we're going to fire this one out deep to Cameron Bryant. And Cameron Bryant scores a touchdown for the Chicago Bears, and it's now going to be 43-0. All right, first down and 10. So Lamar Jackson going to hand this one off to J.K. Dobbins. And the Ravens have not scored a single touchdown all this game. So it's second down and 9 from the 35. They haven't scored a single touchdown, field goal, nor 2-point safety. But Lamar Jackson, he is somewhat of an elite runner, and he will get that first down. So all he likes to do mainly is just run the ball and just avoid being sacked. So first down and 10 from the 47-yard line. And Lamar Jackson, he is going to step back to pass. Actually, he's going to throw it to Patrick Pritchard or Richard. Second down and 8. So from the 49-yard line, they're going to actually run it with J.K. Dobbins. And this is now a third down and 8. So we're going to blitz here on the defense. So third and 8 from the 48-yard line. Lamar Jackson stepping back to pass. Actually, he's going to get sacked on this play. And the Chicago Bears do actually make that fumble recovery. Robert Quinn that time was the man to recover it. So Baltimore now has their third or fourth turnover of the game. But it's their third. But we're going to hand this one off with Cameron Bryant, and he only gained about 12 yards on that play. So he now has over 200 rushing yards in this game. So first down and 10 from the 21. We're going to hand it off to Cameron Bryant. So he is still on his feet no matter what. Gets stopped down at the 6. So he has 14 carries. He only needs one more to break his game day goal of 15 carries in this episode. So we're going to hand this one off to Cameron Bryant. And he actually lost 8 yards on that play, so bringing him down to 200 yards even, second and goal. PA flood pass play. We are going to actually step back to pass with Justin Fields. And Justin Fields throws this one out to Allen Robinson, and that is going to be 750 receiving yards for him this season. So it's now going to be 50-0 Bears. So we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. We claim an interception with Desmond Trufant, and we are going out of bounds there, but we were close from getting a pick six there that time. So second interception for the Chicago Bears in this episode. So we'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, first down and 10. The Ravens are way back in the backfield. This is the fourth quarter, by the way. But they're going to run it, and that is only a gain of 3 for Gus Edwards. Second down and 7. We're trying to hopefully get an interception return for a touchdown, or possibly a 2-point safety for that matter of the fact. So Lamar Jackson, 11 for 17, 72 yards, and he only has 2 interceptions. So the Ravens have not scored any points as of yet. And look at this. Jalen Johnson gonna claim a pick six for the Chicago Bears, his 5th interception on the year, and it's gonna be 57-0. And we will take a break actually. So that was perfect timing to get that interception, because we had to return it all the way straight into the end zone, and that is a touchdown for the Chicago Bears. We claim an interception already. Roquan Smith with 1 INT. So Lamar Jackson really has thrown 4 interceptions throughout this game, and I think this is their sixth turnover of the game. And we're just going to run it with Justin Fields. So we use a juke move out of that. We get stopped down at the 34. This is going to be a first down and 10. So we're just going to use a PA comeback slide on first down and 10. So we're just going to step back to pass. We're going to fire this one out to Allen Robinson, and that's going to be a first and goal from the 3-yard line. So we're just going to run it with Justin Fields as the QB. So first and goal, we're just going to run it out with Justin Fields, and that is a Chicago Bears touchdown, and it's going to be a 64-0 lead. So this has been a pretty fair episode, I'd have to say, but we claimed like 1 pick six along the lines. Not necessarily my favorite episode that we've done in the Cameron Bryant series, but we've had better ones along the lines. All right, first down and 10. We're stepping back to pass with Justin Fields. So now we throw this one to Cameron Bryant. So this is second down and 7. And it seems like that the Chicago Bears are going to win this episode big time. So we're just going to run it, catch it to Cameron Bryant. So there's 18 seconds left. We are going to take a timeout though. 64-0 is the score right now. So first down and 10. We're going to throw this one out to Cameron Bryant, and we get stopped down at the 17. 231 passing yards for Justin Fields. So we claim the reception, get stopped down at the 16. Third down and 6. We win the game big time here in Soldier Field. 64-0 is the final here in Chicago. All right, Justin Fields, perfect pass rating, 14 for 15, 232 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Lamar Jackson, he threw 4 interceptions in this episode. So now Cameron Bryant, 15 carries, 209 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day, 15 broken tackles. Justin Fields averaging 9 yards per carry, 4 carries, 36 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. Receiving wise, Antonio Brown had 1 touchdown. Cameron Bryant and so did Allen Robinson all had 1. Defensively, Justin Houston had a sack. Bilal Nichols had 1 sack. Desmond Trufant had a sack. And Eddie Jackson had 1 sack. Trufant had 2 interceptions. Roquan Smith had 1. And Jalen Johnson had 1. So Jalen Johnson was the only one to claim it for a touchdown. And it was the only defensive touchdown of the game. So there were no kickoff, no punt returns for touchdowns. So this ends it here in Chicago. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next episode.